Good morning, everybody, and welcome. It is the Down Under Entrepreneur here, coming to you from the lovely Cairns in North Queensland, Australia. So today I have another great video for you guys about ways to make a bit of extra money. So before we get into it, if you like the content here on the channel, smash that subscribe button, drop a thumbs up, and leave your thoughts and comments down in the comment section. So with that all out of the way, let's get into it. So today's method is super simple. So obviously nowadays there's lots of things that are being sold and traded and mixed and matched and basically on numerous online platforms. So this principle is really simple. Obviously, as you can see on my screen, I have got the Gumtree homepage open. So if you go into Gumtree, you can have a look and you can see that there are numerous things here. You've got antiques, art and collectibles, baby and children, boats and jet skis, books, music and games. I'd probably stay away from this one for this particular method. I'd probably stay away from that one as well. You've got clothing and jewelry, electronics and computer, home and garden, miscellaneous goods, pets. Obviously you're definitely going to stay away from that one. Sport and fitness and tickets. So basically the object here is to find a particular niche that you know is like a popular niche or a trendy niche or something like that, and go in and have a look for things that are being offered in your local area, something that you could probably maybe get in the car and drive to the other side of town, and you're looking for something that's not too expensive, because the concept here is we want to buy it and we want to resell it. So why do we use Gumtree? Because obviously we want to be able to go and inspect the product and make sure it's a good product. Everything's in good working condition. Like, say for example, if somebody's I don't know, selling a vintage Darth Vader doll that they say has never been taken out of the box, then you want to be able to go around and inspect the packaging and make sure the packaging looks like it's never been tampered with and all that sort of stuff like that, and make sure it's still got all the pieces, and Darth Vader hasn't got like an arm missing or something like that. Okay, now obviously if it's a vintage Darth Vader doll, then obviously it's still pretty valuable, but if it is legitimately in vintage mint condition, then it's just a shit ton more valuable. Now, why Gumtree? Most of the things that people post on Gumtree are just basically kind of what they consider junk, I find. So basically, you want to find a products on here that people are selling on the cheap. Now, before you go and check these products out, what you're going to do is you're going to jump over here to eBay. So for example, we'll type in Darth Vader figurine vintage mint. Alright, so if that's a genuine vintage Darth Vader doll and they're only charging like $40 for it, I'd be very questionable about that. Something like this is a bit more realistic, up in the couple $100. This one here is probably more like what I'd consider to be an authentic piece, 2,800. So you never know, you might find somebody that's got something like this, $450, a couple $100. So it doesn't have to be Star Wars, guys. It can be absolutely anything. Just go and check it out. Obviously there's different things. So well, hang on. This is because I remember as a child, I actually got given one of these, and and as a kid, we didn't actually realise the value that this would potentially hold, so we just trashed the shit out of it, and I got very sad when I found out years later what it was actually worth. Um, so that's just a little die-cast Millennium Falcon, a 1977 one, and they want $450 for it. So we're talking the one I had as a kid was absolutely huge. Like, it was a big, massive, like, toy model. Um, if I remember correctly, I think one auctioned about 5 or 10 years ago for about $250,000. But anyway, enough about that. So you guys kind of get what I'm saying here. You know, check out Gumtree. Have a look for things that you can pick up like at a reasonably good price in your local area, because the concept here is you know, obviously this is going to cost you a bit of time, and it's maybe going to cost you a little bit of money up front. Okay. But depends on what you're selling. If it's like antiques, arts, collectibles, stuff like that, the you can buy it. But the reality is, if you put it onto something like eBay or some sort of an auctioning site, you know, you might have to hold on to it while you're waiting for the right collector and the right buyer to come along, and you can do that. But you know, they'll definitely be willing to pay pretty much any price for it within, you know, a respectable sort of price limit. Um, but yeah, guys, that's definitely one way you can do it. So you know, Gumtree, go and have a look at what's available in your local area. Then before you go and have a look at it, or you know, buy anything, jump on over to eBay, do a search for that product, and everything that's similar to that product. See what the market's like on it. See what other people are selling them, you know, selling those products for, and just sort of, because obviously the concept here is you want to make a profit. So you know, if I can buy something on Gumtree for $5 and then come over here to eBay and sell it for 50, that's not a bad profit. It's definitely worth my time. Um, so guys, you know, if you've got a little bit of extra time and you're looking to make a little bit of extra side money, definitely implore you to have a look at this method. You know, effectively you're buying products from one site, then you're leveraging another site to resell those products at a profit. Okay, so apart from that, guys, I have got to go and take my girlfriend to the show today. So happy days. I haven't been to the show for years, but I hope everybody is having an awesome week and have a fantastic day. Cheers.